EU member states to vote on controversial chat control to proposals to scan communications for child sex abuse material. The European Union is considering controversial proposals to mass scan private communications on encrypted messaging apps for child sex abuse material. Under the proposed legislation, photos, videos, and URLs sent on popular apps such as WhatsApp and Signal would be scanned by an artificial intelligence-powered algorithm against a government database of known abuse material. The Council of the EU, one of the blocs to legislative bodies, is due to vote on the legislation, popularly known as Chat Control 2.0, on Thursday. It passed by the Council, which represents the governments of the bloc's 27 member states. The proposals will move forward to the next legislative phase and negotiations on the exact terms of the law, while EU officials have argued that Chat Control 2.0 will help prevent child sex exploitation. Encrypted messaging platforms and privacy advocates have fiercely opposed the proposals, likening them to the mass surveillance of George Orwell's 1984. Why are the EU's plans so controversial? Critics argue that Chat Control 2.0 is incompatible with end-to-end encryption, which ensures that messages can be read only by the sender and the intended recipient, while the proposed upload moderation regime would scan messages before they are sent. Critics have slammed the measures as a backdoor by another name that would leave everyone's communications vulnerable to potential hacking or interference by third parties. We can call it a backdoor, a front door, or upload moderation, but whatever we call it, each one of these approaches creates a vulnerability that can be exploited by hackers and hostile nation-states, removing the protection of unbreakable math and putting in its place a high-value vulnerability. Meredith Whittaker, the president of Signal, said this week in a statement. Opponents also say the proposals would hand enormous power to private companies, many of them based in the United States, to engage in the mass surveillance of European citizens. Once a backdoor exists, it could be used to scan for more than just child sex abuse material, according to Matthew Green, an expert on applied cryptography at Johns Hopkins University. People think chat control is about specific crimes. No, that's not what's at stake. What's being made is an architecture decision for how private messaging systems work. If it passes, by law these systems will be wired for mass surveillance. This can be used for any purpose. Green said in a post on X. Member of European Parliament Patrick Breyer, from the Pirate Party Germany, has likened the proposals to adding government spyware to every device in the EU.